calling everyone to their attention because this is day 12 of 13 days of Halloween. Meow meow. And the last day will be tomorrow on October 29. But today, we are still discovering new card decks. And today we're discovering an oracle that maybe just exists in French. But if you don't speak French, or if you're not looking to learn French, you will still be enjoying the sight of these beautiful cards and the concept of this card deck. So stay here and chill with me. It's fun to chill here. We have Bacon, the cat that is a vibe. We have my little troll, Starlet Strangeling, that is just here to keep us company. She's a vibe too. We're gonna be flipping through the cards of this deck, and I want her to be there. Yeah, so we're gonna be flipping through the cards of this deck, and we're gonna be looking at the ones that are pretty. It's like Halloween every day. So if you love Halloween, it's a perfect place to chill. And if you want to discover a card deck, find the one for you. Find your first card deck to ever buy because you're new to card reading and you love the idea of owning your own. Well, this is a good video for you. This is a good video series for you. Like the whole 13 days of Halloween card reviews is a good series for you if you just want to chill and discover card decks. Look. She started scratching on the corners of my couch. On this corner. Ugh. When I noticed that, I was like, oh no. Is this the beginning of a new thing between me and you, Bacon? Is this what our new life is gonna be like? You scratching on everything? And then I told my sister, who is the first mother of Bacon, and she said, just put some blankets on the couch when you leave and tell her no, like do when she comes and does that. Try to scare her. So sometimes I've been catching her scratching the corners of my couch, and not for long, because when I see her, I scare her. I say like, hey, don't touch. And then she stops. Well, at the beginning, she tries to test me, and she's like, and I'm like, no, bitch. It's not gonna happen. And sometimes I'm even scared she's gonna stop liking me if I discipline, you know, if I tell her she can't do everything she wants. But see, she's still here because she just wants to be pet. She's so cute. So today is again one of these decks that are only in French. I looked online. So I will translate the parts that seem to be important to be translated for you to enjoy this deck. But it's mainly a visual experience that you're gonna enjoy just by looking at the images of the cards. But this means the belly of women's bellies, okay? And it's like it's the belly in the way that we're talking about, maybe the menstrual cycle, maybe the moon related to the menstrual cycle, and maybe just digestion. It's really interesting. I love this. And you can see there's a moon in the stomach, and there's a tree. You can see there's some roots at the bottom of her body, and then there's some branches at the top half of her body. So it's beautiful imagery representing the bellies of women. And this is the deck we're gonna be discovering today. It's, again, one of my first decks. It's like in the first half of the ones that I bought. And I wanted something that I could read when I was maybe on my period, or maybe like when I wanted to feel like in sync with the moon and stuff like that. Let me just put it a bit less bright because it's a bit aggressive for my face. So I have my computer in case we have discoveries to look at today. Because sometimes I wish I had my cell phone to Google things. I say Google, but now it's just the ChatGPT things. Ow! I just got a, you know when you have like an electric shock in your body, like behind your ear? So, let's start with looking at the packaging. It's a very soft, you can see the texture, very soft and smooth. And it's cool because it continues on the side when you look at the image. And then it's very simple, just the name of the oracle. And then the back is very good because you can see already the colors and what the cards look like. Usually when I look for an oracle, I like when at the bottom there's a little description. Like let's say it's the card of the tree. I like when they write the tree on it, and sometimes even when it has a little mantra or something like that. Because sometimes you don't want to read the book inside, you just want to read the card, and if it already has some keywords for you on there, it's cool. I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. It's a little bit embarrassing. Oh my god. Oopsie. I wore the same shirt 2 days in a row. It's not filmed in the same day. Literally, I've been wearing this shirt since yesterday, so awkward. It's okay. I didn't do anything that would make me sweat. Okay, then the inside is just red. There's nothing interesting here. And the bottom is green, so it matches with the top card. That is exactly the same as the booklet. So they decided to match the booklet, the packaging, surprisingly, with this card. I think it's interesting because not everything will match with it, but it's interesting. This is just the booklet. It's normal and very colorful, like we like inside. Woo! So you can see that it's categorized with different colors, different categories in the oracle. We love that. It's always interesting to see how the author and creator decided to organize it. Let me just place my leg in another way because my knee hurts as usual. Okay, so yeah, it's separated in colors. That's really fun. It makes it even easier when you're doing your reading. You already know it's gonna be this section. It goes faster. And what I also like is that they gave a number to each card from 1 to 40, I think. I will have to look exactly at the number. So you can, it's not going to be the page number, it's going to be the number. So when you scroll like that through all the pages, you're going to be able to find the card that you're looking for. And there are 42 cards. So and this is what a page looks like when you're reading the card. So everything is colorful, everything is separated easily. There's a mantra, I love that. There's keywords, I love that because sometimes I literally just want to read keywords in a mantra. I would say most of the time that's all I want to read. And then when I feel like losing myself a little bit more in the reading and like really chilling and taking my time, I will read the whole 2 pages and a half. So you have this side, this side, this side, and this side. So you have a lot of material if you want to get into it. Yeah, so it's always the same length for everything. Okay, now let's look at the back of the cards. The back of the card, it's very simple and pretty. I love this kind of indigo blue. It's very, I'm speaking for English. I'm saying, instead of saying like, I'm saying comme in French. It's very like simple, but at the same time there's a little dreamy vibe about it. Look, you're in the center of my ring light. So you can see it's like a dark new moon with little shiny lights around it. It's a good, simple new canvas. And the exciting part, you know, one thing that I'm always looking at when I'm looking at cards is, I like that we can see that I'm on my YouTube channel page. Okay. Are the cards shiny on the side? And this is rose gold. It goes so well with this blue. Rose gold and blue really fit together. And you know it's gonna gain some points with me if there's some shiny side, because it's gonna make the reading even more magical. So yes, these cards have a magical side. And I think they smell good, because they smell like stronger, but like in the good sense that it smells like there's some paint and glue and stuff going on. I love that. It probably smells stronger when there's the foil on the side like that. I don't know. So now I want to start by explaining how the cards are separated. Ok. Bacon? Est-ce que ça te tente de venir, ma petite Colline? No. Okay, so we can start without bacon. Okay, so we have different families. They call it families in this oracle. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 families. And then what is so we have 7 families. Yeah, we have 7 families of categories. That's a lot. It's rare that we have 7. And they're all different kinds of things. So, okay, first family is about birth. And today, something special is we're gonna see all the cards, like the oracle, the Merlin oracle that we did 2 or 3 days ago. This deck is not that big, so we will be able to see all of the cards. And it's gonna be pertinent just because every family has like 6 cards to them. So we can take a little break if we want in between. And let's go with the first family, the birth family. Okay. First, starting strong with the origin of life. Oh, she's back. I knew she wanted to be here for the reading, for the little review, because she loves to hear my voice. She's like, yeah. Then we have the mother and the child. Look how the drawings are pretty. I will get back to you exactly with who is the illustrator. I'm seeing two names, but I don't want to say the wrong one, so let's look at that after. But the colors, everything ends up matching together with but it's a very broad palette. So there's a lot of different tones, but we see a lot of red meets blue, accents of yellow, you'll see. The Refuge. Very nice card. So cute. You want to have your tiny house in the middle of two trees, stars, and a moon exactly centered over your house. The roots. The roots are in the sky, in the ground. The roots are everywhere. Tenderness. You can see it looks watercolored mixed with it looks a lot watercolored. And Mother Earth. So these are very simple, easy, the base of life. So now let's continue with the next family. By the way, if you were there yesterday, if you watched yesterday's video of the day 11, we did the book of answers. We asked if the Dodgers were gonna win, and it said no. No, if the Blue Jays were gonna win against the Dodgers, and it said no. But they were really close. Let me tell you, you know, if you watched it, you know that it lasted like 6 hours and a half, and I fell asleep, I would say halfway through that. And I'm so surprised. I almost wish I would have stayed awake just to live the experience of being like, damn, this is never gonna end. But yeah, this book doesn't lie. This is what I'm realizing. You will get the truth with this book. So maybe we can ask a little question between the two families. So is there a question that we want to know about something? I'm trying to make wind in my hair. What is a question that we need? What answer do we need? If you have an answer, let us know. And the only question that I have in my head is, will I get the job that I want? I'm looking for a new job, and I'm getting good options, and now I'm like, will I get the luxury of choosing? Okay, will I get the luxury of choosing? That's a good question. It may already be a done deal, and we know the Book of Answers is always right. That's cool to know. Okay, I love that. That's some good news. Okay. Let's crack our backs and go to level 2, the second family. And I can't believe I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I'm finding myself a little bit funny. Second family is a family of creation. So, serpent jusqu'à jardin fertile. Okay. We have the sleepy snake. The sleeping snake. It's sleeping. Creation. You know, we have... The snake is so... It's very fertile. The new earth. This is a very interesting card. Very pretty. Oh, one of my favorite, it's always in the top. It's the playful girl, I would say, if I translate. Look, it's so pretty. What's on her stomach? It's like a diamond, a gem, infinite sign. She's playing with dolphins in the water with the moon and the stars. And look at the colors. I love the transparency. The artist. We can maybe think of the major arcana when we see the artist, because this card is in there. The sensual one. Look at her. She's growing her beautiful flower branches. And the moon is omnipresent in these cards. Whether it's as a full, a new, or a crescent, a gibbous phase. Look who it is. The fertile garden. It's our cover card. Very, very rich and intense, I would say. So that was the creative family. So, do you like them for now? What do you think of them for now? I would say we've seen some of my favorite ones for now, but not all of them. Then we have, okay, a little bit darker, but we need some darkness. You know, we can't only have rainbows. So this one is the family of the shadows. Okay, let's go. It's not my favorite cards to get, obviously, but when I get them, it's almost sometimes appeasing in a way. So we have the ogre, and it eats all these little people. The stomach of the ogre you get, there's always this belly. The belly is coming back. I like the colors though. I like how it's like blue with different hints of blue that almost have more redness in it. I've been obsessed with making edits, as you can see with my thumbnails, and I maybe want to make some videos having fun with editing pictures in my weird way. So this is the problems. It's almost, I can almost feel like the person who drew was less inspired for these ones, but it fits. It's really not my favorite cards. This is like when you're lost. The absence of clarity, I would even call it. The devised couple. We love that there's like a union, even if it's two separate entities. And impuissance. Unpowerful. I'm trying to translate, but unpowerful, powerless. I wonder why this is power. There's no more leaves. I almost feel like if it's like in the fire burning. And then we have the belly of the whale. You can find the little girl in the moon in the stomach of the whale. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have 4 other families left. And I don't always show all the cards, but it's cool to show. It's cool when you can, because especially if I have mostly English people watching that don't really plan to buy a French deck of cards, but maybe they're gonna translate it. Maybe it is already and I just didn't find it, but it's just interesting to look at. I love a flip through, and I hope you do too. Okay, next family. The family of transformation. Okay. We got, it's more conceptual, this one. Whoa, 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 whoa. You need a tarot card sponsor. I know. Oh my god, by the way. Yo. I was thinking, should I put like links at the bottom in my comments with, you know, how do you call it? When you put a link and then people can click through it and get their cards through that link. I don't remember the name. But I was thinking maybe I should be doing that for all these 13 card decks for these 13 days. Maybe I'm just gonna add it retroactively. We'll see. But it's fun because I like that I have something to present. Affiliated link. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now we have the silence. It's the first one of the family of transformation. Silence. Violence. It looks like the Christmas plant. How do you call that again? I don't know. I only know in French. Mistletoe. Is that it? Revolt. It's ready for something new and better. I like the little star and the bird on top. Love it. I'm gonna Google how to say this. Might as well find the good words. Okay, the shell. We can see a cute turtle. It's like a sea turtle. Very cute. Transformation. It's maybe gonna get out of its shell. Maybe it needs a shell to protect itself right now for something. And then we have desire. I always like this card just because it's so fun. We love desire. And it's red and pink, and I think you can notice also a theme in this deck is that there's a lot of trees. And if you read the description of the deck at the beginning when they talk about how they created it, they say that it was like a concept that they wanted to do to have all these themes illustrated in trees. So it's interesting to see all these different ways that trees can express a message that is always different. So this is healing. Very soft. and cute. Okay, let's get that affiliate links. I'm probably gonna add that in the comment. Okay, the family of reconciliation. I wonder if there's a logical ascension, like, okay, birth, creation, shades, transformation, reconciliation. I think it makes sense. Family of reconciliation, that's where we're at now. So it's until original. Okay, we have another one of my favorite card. You'll see. Okay, we have the joy of the child. Here, rainbow. I was saying earlier, it's not only rainbows. Here is your rainbow card. The soul's seat. Can you say that? The chair of the soul? The net of links. I think it's like the tree is like a big network. The network of links. It's less cute in English. Benediction. Ooh, I love that card. Look how pretty. It makes me want to go in the Canadian West. Interior union. Love that. Simple, but peaceful, I would say. It illustrates well a feeling of union and peacefulness. Peace of mind, you know. And one of my favorite ones is, how can I translate that? Let's check. Okay, original clothing. It's okay, so you can see that she's like naked, wearing something transparent, but the goal is that she's naked. Like, that's more like the idea. I love it. I like that it's like a little scene. It looks like a Roman column, or like Greek column. There's a Greek vibe here, with the little leaves from the tree and the moon. Love that. Okay. Okay, so now the next two ones, we are getting characters. They're always fun when there's characters. So we're getting, for the next category, we're getting the divine figures. So we have Isis. We have Terra. We have Marie-Madeleine. Love that. Love the red hair. I like that she looks like a little rebel. We have, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm so curious, so let's go check. Because it looks like a Scottish or Irish or Celtic thing. Wait. It's Ceridwen. Okay, but I'm sure that it's not Ceridwen. Let's hear.
Caradwen.
Oh, Caradwen. Caradwen. It looks something like Celtic or something like that, huh? Welsh. Celtic goddess of rebirth, transformation, and inspiration. Wait, let's go look first. Who are the other ones? So Isis, we've heard about this goddess. Egyptian goddess of magic, healing, motherhood, and fertility. Love that. So that was her. Now let's go look at Terra. Terra goddess. Okay. It's in Hinduism. The goddess Terra is the second of the 10 Mahavidyas. Okay, wait, I need to know a little bit like embodiment of perfected wisdom, the goddess of universal compassion, and the mother of all Buddhas. That was Terra. Mary Magdalene. It's a bit embarrassing that I don't know by heart Mary Magdalene, I would say. It's a saint. Okay, she's a disciple of Jesus. Jesus. I'm literally like Jesus. Jesus Christ. She did something and I don't remember exactly what. What did she do? What is her... Wait. What is her sin? She did something of sexual nature. This is what they're explaining to me. Okay, vibes. Caridwen we saw, then Tiamat. Mythology. Look at that card, it's very pretty. I love the star in the belly region. Primordial goddess in ancient Mesopotamian mythology, personifying the salt sea and chaotic creation. Also in Babylonian epic Enuma Elish. She mates with Apsu to produce the first gods. Okay. It's like a Aphrodite vibe with Zeus. Is that it? Or am I lost? Hera? I don't know. I'm lost. I only looked at Dionysus. And Kali. Let's go check at Kali. I love that card. So colorful. She looks like me. Major Hindu goddess associated with time, death, and destruction, as well as empowerment and transformation. Okay. That was cool to read more about it. Now, we are at the last family. That was the Divine Figures family. But now we are at our last family, the family of Transcendence. And I just wanted to show you before how it's all organized in the table of matters. So it even has the code, the color codes that match with the pages on the side. So that makes it even easier. You don't have the color codes on the cards directly, but you have the number on the cards. Okay, so now let's go Family of Transcendence. Okay, the last cards of this whole deck. Oh, this is one of my favorites. The Alchemist. Look at this card. Love it. Love it. This is like Halloween vibes. And it's summer in August, you know? It's getting darker. It's not dark yet. Magician. Oh, Oh, another one of my favorite, like very nice cards. Between the sky and the earth. We have this gorgeous, like, it's entering in the Dreamtopia Barbie, Fairytopia vibes. You know, it's so cute. You can see these branches look like wings. The texture of wings in an insect. Okay, another one of my favorite ones. Okay, this is my favorite section. This is what I literally realized. I love Transcendence family. This is one of my favorite. She's rayonnante. She's shining. Look at her. And I love the animal at the back. Our little deer or whatever exactly. The moon and the sun. It's like a mix of feminine, masculine energy. It's pretty. Love the scene. The receptive one. A lot of the cards are really different. And the ocean of energy. Love it. Wow, so we've seen all the cards. What did you think? Even if you don't speak French, you can so enjoy these cards. Like just looking at them, you could just look at them and have a good reading. You know? So what we're gonna do today for the reading is, I'm gonna stretch my legs first. We're gonna do 3 cards and I'm gonna read the keywords. It's gonna be easy to translate. And you're gonna be able to just look at pretty cards. And now I'm really gonna pull them in with the real hazard. Like there's no, I'm not gonna pick the ones I find pretty. I'm really just gonna see which ones I'm gonna pick. How do I say that? Azar. I'm so funny with my translation. No, I didn't want to say hazard. I wanted to say chance. What card are we gonna get? Okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. So let's shake the cards. These cards are very fun to shuffle because they're not too big and there's not too many. Like, it's so easy to just shuffle them, and sometimes that can make me pick a card deck over another one. But you can see they're very glossy and shiny. It's not my favorite thing, but it's not too hard. So let's do our almost last reading. So the first one we got is the shell. Almost last reading that we're gonna be doing. Okay, we put it on the lips. Oh, we got our 2 other cards. We got the mother and the child, and we got the devised couple. So let's go see what we got here. very interesting. I'm just gonna show you again the shell. We got the mother and its child, and his or and her child. And we have the devised couple. Ooh, okay. The shell. The keywords are shell, isolation, stay in the past, blessure, injury, protection, sensibility, vulnerability, shell a second time, I don't know if it's a mistake, and love. I find it's a good card for fall. I authorize myself to live and to be touched by life. It's the only way to live. Then, the mother and the child. Before I read this, I need to give love to my child, Bacon. It's a sign. So... Hey! Lâche ça, ma petite Colline. I need to do her nails again, because now she's... No. On lâche. Because now she's grabbing everything. She can't be on the couch without grabbing her claws everywhere, huh? It's Bacon? Okay, it's time. The mother and the child. Rebirth. Maternity. Childhood. Confidence. Hope. Transmission. Heritage. Links. Like relations. Forgive to your parents. And cut repetitive patterns. And the mantra is powerful like a lioness, patient like a wolf, loving like a mother, beginner like a child. So, everyone can understand the position of everyone in a way, you know? And we can learn from every position, I would say. Le couple divisé, the devised couple. Loneliness, but it's not a bad loneliness, it's more like aloneness, you know? A relationship with yourself and with others, strong relationship, separation, division, complementarity, fusion, autonomy, take your place, like assume your place, balance in relationships. And the mantra is, in my own company, I learn to discover myself, to love myself. Okay, and I reunite all these parts of me, myself, and I. This is what it is. This card is me, myself, and I. And I love that. Well, that's a pretty reading. You see, these cards are so like positive and cute, and I'm pretty happy with this short, sweet reading. And Bacon is happy too because she got some little petting. So I'm a little bit tired today, but I'm happy that I've been doing this for 12 days. I would say I'm pretty proud. We're coming to an end soon, tomorrow, where I will be announcing what I want to do for my next challenge, like I said. But I'm proud that I've been doing this, and I feel like with time, people are gonna discover these very nice card decks, and I hope that it's gonna be enjoyable to watch and to just chill and discover new card decks. Hein? Bakut? So, Bakun, viens-tu ici pour dire bye? Look, when I go like this, she's gonna come. Viens-t'en, Bakun! Oui! So, it's time to say bye. And I will see you tomorrow. And this is the best angle. And I will see you tomorrow with a new shirt. Hopefully. I won't be wearing the same shirt. But we never know. Ah! Oh! She's putting her paws and her claws. She thinks that I'm a couch. So, okay. So I'll see you tomorrow.